Early farmers discovered that if they spread manure over a field before planting the crop, it made the plants grow better. They assumed that the plants ate the manure, and this extra food made the plants grow to a higher standard. This, however, was not the case. The manure provided minerals such as nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium that improved the plant's health, kind of like how we humans take vitamin or mineral supplements. In the late 1770s, Jan Ingenhousz finalized the theory that plants create their own food through a process called photosynthesis. Plants take water in from the soil through their roots. If we look a little closer, it actually consists of these tiny things called molecules, which are groups of atoms bonded together. A cup of 250 milliliters of water contains over 8 septillion molecules of water. That's 8 with 24 zeros after it. The air is composed of a variety of different gases. 78% is nitrogen, 21% is oxygen, and 1% is other gases. Although it only makes up 0.04% of the air's composition, carbon dioxide is the important gas when looking at photosynthesis. Pores called stomata on the leaves of the plants open up to take in this carbon dioxide. Unfortunately, the side effect of this is that over 95% of the water taken in from the plant's roots is lost through the open stomata. Around 400 water molecules are lost through the stomata for every one carbon dioxide molecule taken in. Inside the plant cells, there are organelles called chloroplasts, which store sunlight. Within the chloroplasts are light-absorbing pigments called chlorophylls. They absorb energy from blue and red light waves and reflect the green light waves, resulting in the green appearance of a plant. Photosynthesis takes place in the chloroplasts. The water from the roots and the carbon dioxide from the air use the energy stored in the chloroplasts from the sunlight to form glucose and oxygen. This is how plants make their own food. But if we have a look at the molecules involved, this doesn't make sense. This carbon dioxide molecule only has one carbon atom, but glucose has 6. Where do the other 5 come from? When balancing a chemical equation, we cannot change the small numbers because that changes the type of molecule involved. Instead, we must write big numbers before each molecule to indicate how many of each molecule there are. Starting off with the carbons, we can see that there are 6 carbons on the right side and 1 carbon on the left side. So if we multiply this molecule by 6, we will get 6 carbon atoms, which balances with the 6 on the right side. Moving on to hydrogens, on the right side we have 12, and on the left side we have 2. If we multiply the water molecule by 6, we will have 6 times 2, 12 hydrogen atoms, which balances with the 12 on the right side. We now have 6 H2O molecules on the left side, and each one contains 1 oxygen. So 6 times 1 is 6. We then have 6 carbon dioxides, and each carbon dioxide has 2 oxygens, so that's going to be 12 oxygens, for a total of 18. On the right side, we have 6 oxygens from the glucose, which we can't change because that'll mess up the carbon and the hydrogen balance. And then we have 2 atoms of oxygen in the oxygen molecule. If we multiply this 2 by 6, we will have 12 oxygen atoms, which will give us a total of 18, balancing both sides perfectly.